What's up everybody, Drew here. Today's video, I'm gonna talk about my favorite 10 side hustles. These are the top 10, and you guys, I'm not just going on the internet and pulling these out. These are actual businesses and side hustles I've actually done. So get ready, but before we get in the video, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and also comment what video you'd like to see next. So number 10, you guys, I hope I don't offend anyone with this, but the least favorite out of all of the businesses and side hustles I've done has to be ride sharing. I'm talking Uber, Lyft, Postmates, any type of business to where you're using your vehicle to fulfill orders, drop people off, drop food off, whatever it may be. You know, not saying it's the worst. You know, you can definitely make good money if you know exactly how to maximize profit, but I'll just talk about the cons. I don't like the fact that you're using your own vehicle, you're racking up the miles on your car, gas is super expensive, and you know, it's just a lot of stuff that you have to bring your own vehicle, and I'm just not a big fan of using my own car like that and putting the miles on. But if you are smart and you really are strategic about how you approach ride sharing, you know, if you know, let's just say you're doing Uber, right? If you know what area to start your day in, you know, work, and you know what time, there's a lot of money to be made. For example, I did it. My uncle gave me advice. He had done it for a while. You know, he would go to downtown LA Saturday nights. A lot of people going bar hopping. He was able to pick people up while making like double time from Uber, and then he'd drop them off like a couple miles away and just really take advantage of the bonuses and all of the perks they have. So, you know, he's definitely proof that you can make a lot of money doing rideshare. But for me personally, I don't like have to be somewhere at a certain time, and it's just my own experience, but that's why I have ride sharing at number 10. So at number 9, I have eBay. You guys, eBay is a great place to sell stuff. For me, you know, back in the day, I loved to go to garage sales. I would go to thrift stores. I would find items that would have barcodes on it. I would scan it, and then you can go on eBay and literally see what that item actually sold for and when it sold for, and then you basically compare that with the items available on sale, and you basically can find your price there, right? So that's definitely something I really enjoy doing. You know, too, you can also sell antiques. It doesn't have to have a barcode, but I love the fact that eBay has that function to where you can kind of gauge how much something will sell for. Then you take, in fact, the selling fees, and then you can find your price. There's a bunch of apps you can download to help you do this. But the reason why I have it at number 9 is I just am not a fan of eBay's fees. To me, they just got out of hand. I mean, it's like 12%. And yes, they do give you like a little bit of discount on shipping. It's just, to me, it's something you could do to make a little bit of money on the side. And, you know, once your inventory's out, you have to go back out and find stuff. And that process of finding good items is very time consuming. And if you guys know me, you know me already that I love passive income. Obviously there's no such thing as true passive income when it comes to actual like side hustles, but it's the closer you can get to it, the better. So yeah, that's kind of why I had eBay at number 9. So at number 8, you guys, we have Amazon FBA. The whole thing of Amazon FBA is you basically go source products. You can go to Walmart, 99-cent store, Target. You get your phone. They have apps, like Amazon Seller app, just kind of like eBay, but this is more detailed. You can scan stuff. It'll tell you what it's selling for on Amazon, and then you plug in how much you're buying for, and it'll basically tell you how much money you can make. So let's just say you go into Target, there's a clearance section, you scan, there's like 10 different games there, right? And then you scan one of the games, and then you can find out that there's profit to be made. You literally can just buy all of that stuff, right? Then you basically package it up, ship it to Amazon. Amazon then will hold it at their warehouse and basically ship it out and handle all the customer service. That is what I loved. I love the fact that, you know, versus eBay, right? When you sold an item, you had to package it up, you had to send it out, you had to do all the customer service. Amazon did all of that for you. Yes, there's a lot more fees, and you do have to pay like a monthly, I think it's like $40 to be a seller on Amazon. But, you know, if you really grind it out and you hit up a bunch of stores, it's worth it. You know, I think I did maybe like 80 grand the first year of doing Amazon FBA. You know, you could still make money doing Amazon FBA, but you just have to realize, just like eBay, if you're sourcing stuff, you have to go out and do it. So that's number 8. So at number 7, you guys, we have affiliate marketing. I absolutely love affiliate marketing, you guys. It's, from my understanding, what you do is you basically get paid by promoting other people's products, and when you sell their products, you get a small commission, right? Like let's just say for Photo Booth 101, I start an affiliate program. Let's just say there's another YouTuber. They basically promote my product on their YouTube channel, and then they have a link in the description where their viewers click that link. They order Photo Booths from Photo Booth 101. Then when I get that order, I send the commission out to the content creator. So, you know, you could literally, you guys, start a YouTube channel about, let's just, I don't know, like this, right? So let's just say there's a company that sells glasses. You can basically start a channel about fashion and or a blog. It doesn't even have to be a YouTube channel. Anything where you can get people to drive traffic to buy their products. Companies will pay you money for the sales because you're literally becoming kind of like a salesperson for their company. So they'll offer you a small commission. And if you can do it right and you can be consistent with it, like you can almost create content about anything, you know. It could be shirts, it could be hats, it could be glasses, it could be photo booths, you know. You just have to find your niche and just really stay consistent with it, you know. And I know a few people that have done affiliate marketing and they've had a few videos go viral, and yeah, good money in affiliate marketing. And I like it because once you put the work in, right, to make the videos and all of that, it starts to become passive. And as time goes on, you know, stuff gets seen more, and when stuff gets seen more, people tend to buy more. So I like affiliate marketing for that reason. And you know, for my YouTube channel, if you guys ever see the videos I make about like Amazon and little things to buy here and there, I have links in the description for that. And you know, I maybe make like 150 to 200 bucks a month from that. But it's passive, you know. I'm already making content around it anyways, and I'm just linking items that I use. So that's why I like affiliate marketing. So at number 6, you guys, we have YouTube. No surprise that this is on the list. I'll be honest, I don't make a lot of money from my YouTube videos. I think maybe around like 150, 160 a month. But you have to keep in mind, I only have about 4,000 subscribers. It's definitely not enough money to live off of. But the reason why I have it at number 6 is because I can see in like 5 years, right? I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to post at least 2 times a week. There's no reason why I can't end up with 100,000 subscribers plus. And doing the math from what I have now to that, there's no reason why I can't make a living off of YouTube, you know. So, you know, the reason why I think you shouldn't do it, I'm going to talk about the cons, is you have to find something you're passionate about, right? And for a lot of people, I think that's a struggle. For me, obviously, it's business stuff, whether I'm talking about photo booths, vending machines. It's my passion. If you don't know what content you're going to make, don't do it. Find out what you're passionate about. And the most important thing is to be consistent. You know, people think that you need a bunch of fancy equipment to get started. That's totally not true. If you have a phone, like a newer phone, it could be an iPhone, Android, you can film stuff on your phone. You can edit on your phone. There's no excuse, right? And the reason why I love YouTube too is not only can you make money from YouTube through Google AdSense, obviously you have to get approved, you have to have a certain amount of hours, subscribers and all that, but you guys, it's a gateway to other things. You can start doing brand deals, you know, or you could do the route that I did. I started Photo Booth 101, and you know, we've had plenty of people from my YouTube channel purchase products that we sell, whether it's our props or you see the party booth back there or this photo booth. It's a gateway to other things. It opens so many doors, and for me, that's why I was comfortable enough to put it at number 6, because the opportunities are endless. So that's why YouTube is at number 6. So at number 5, you guys, we have Etsy. Etsy is basically just a marketplace. It's Etsy.com, where people make and sell handmade items. And what I love about Etsy is people are willing to spend more money versus someone going on Amazon, right? Because they understand that Etsy is a place where people sell handmade items, and handmade items are usually more expensive because, you know, it's not made in a factory, and the price of the stuff is really, really marked up just because it takes more effort, and it's, you know, which makes sense, right? If you think about it, if you're buying something handmade, obviously it's going to be more. So for me, I sold big heads, right? I had a printer. Basically, people would order from me. They send me a photo. I would take their photo, cut it out on a paper, and then slap a stick on it, and then I'd send it to them. Man, I made a lot of money on Etsy, you guys, and it was so cheap to get started. I don't know off the top, but I think we did maybe over 100 grand on Etsy. So literally, guys, just selling the big heads. I don't do it anymore, just for the fact that all my energy and all my effort is in the photo booth game, but that's later in this video. But, you guys, the endless, it's so, you can do anything, you can make necklaces, bracelets, you can do custom shirts. And what I like about Etsy is, you don't need to build a website because people are ordering through Etsy. You don't have to, when you ship something from California to another state or whatever, you don't have to worry about sending, paying taxes on the sale. They'll charge the customer the tax and then they send it to Etsy just does everything, right? And what I loved about it, you guys, is it was something I could do from home. I didn't have to, there's no big overhead cost from selling things on Etsy. You can do everything from home. So at number 4, we have freelancing. And this is when you have any specific skill, right, that someone may need and they hire you as a freelancer, which basically means they just hire you for a certain job. Doesn't mean you're an employee or you have any kind of like salary or anything. So for me, I was a videographer / like video producer. I was a freelancer. I would get hired by like car companies, tire companies for cars. I was kind of in the automotive, I guess you could say, field, right? So I covered a lot of like racing, drifting, and we did a lot of products and stuff like that. So what I like about freelancing is, you can get paid a lot of money for a job. You kind of have to make ends meet. Obviously, like you're not going to charge someone per hour on an hourly rate. I mean, you can get paid that way. But what I like to do, I like to charge a lot for a job. It would include everything. And companies are willing to do this, right? They don't want to have to hire someone full-time just to do a video here and there. It makes more sense for them to basically hire a professional, a freelancer to do it, to do a certain job. But, for me, for example, right, I think we were doing maybe $3,500 to $4,000 per video, and it would probably take us maybe like 2 days. It was just me, and then I had a guy that, like another backup shooter, and he would also do the editing, and I was just there kind of moving things around. But you guys, you can freelance anything. If you are a painter, or if you're like a writer, people will hire you to freelance writing. Whatever skill set you have, you can literally find people to do it. You can go to Craigslist, you can go, reach out to companies and just, promote your services. There's also like a freelancer.com. That's a website you can utilize. So the opportunities are endless. And I feel like if you have a skill and you're a specialist, you can make money that way. And it's, it's important, you guys, to have a skill. So that's why I have it so high. So at number 3, you guys, I have real estate. And I'm talking about buying a property and having it as a rental. I have it at number 3, not number 1, because there are a lot of factors and things that you have to have aligned in place in order to even get a rental. I'm talking about proof of income, 2 years, having enough money to actually be qualified for a loan. And then also, too, you have to have like job history, credit, so there's a lot of factors that go into you getting it, a property. So obviously you can't do a FHA loan where you only put 3.5% down. If you're going to use it as a rental, you have to actually put down the 20%. That's my understanding. I could be wrong, but so I had a rental property. We sold it not too long ago, but it's not as easy as you think. It's not as easy as just buying a house, fixing it up, and then getting someone to live in it. You guys, things happen in houses, right? Like, that's what I learned quickly. Like, we had roof leaks. We had, what else did we have? Like the floor and the top ceiling was going down. We had roof issues, other roof issues, dealing with other neighbors. It was a headache, you guys. I mean, it's not as passive as you think. There are times where I had to go out there, fix some plumbing stuff, or hire a guy to come do some stuff. And then you got to deal with tenants, and not everyone pays their rent on time. So, I think the problem is a lot of people online, right, that talk about real estate, they make it seem like it's so easy. Just buy a place, rent it out, oh, that's $300, $400 a month you have as income. You guys, there's so many more factors. Like, if you have someone move out, right, it may take you a month to find someone else to get in that property. So that's a month's rent you don't have that you have to pay out of pocket. And that 1 month can literally wipe out a whole year of profit, depending on how much you're making, right? So, but it is at number 3. Real estate is at number 3, right? The real estate rental, because it's a way to make a lot of money in the long run. So if you're willing to put up with all the headaches and deal with tenants and all of that, 5 to 10 years, you could be sitting on a lot of equity, meaning the rent that your tenants are paying you, you're going to pay off that loan. So as you're paying off that loan, most likely the price of the house goes up. So you have price of the house, your mortgage, and then whatever you decide to refinance or sell, you keep that money in the middle. So we sold the rental property. We had some other investments that we wanted to do. We did pretty good. I don't remember how much we made off the top, but it was a lot of money, and it's definitely why I have it at number 3. So yeah, real estate's great, but like I said, there's just a lot of stuff that goes into it. So at number 2, this should be no surprise, vending. I absolutely love vending. It's somewhat passive. Once you put all the footwork in, it becomes pretty passive. For vending, there's so many different types of vending, you guys. There is full line vending, which is your big snack and soda machines. I'm sure everyone's familiar with that. You have bulk candy, which is your gumball machines or your machines where you put the quarter in. It shoots out some Skittles, some peanuts, whatever it is. And then you also have honor boxes. And honor boxes are those little charity boxes that have lollipops in it. And basically you'll put those in like a restaurant. Customers will basically take a lollipop or whatever candy, then put the money in the box. I've done all 3 of them. I think they're all great. You'll make the most money doing full line vending because the snack and soda machines will allow you to charge more and have more of a margin. And but the negative to having full line is you have to pay for the machines. They're a lot more expensive than honor boxes and gumball machines. They're harder to get to the location. It's not like you can just throw it in the back seat of your car and drop it off. You have to have a truck and honestly, maybe 2 to 3 people to help you move the machine. But, I know guys killing it I know one guy that has 2 machines, right? A soda and a snack machine in a warehouse. He's clearing like $1,500 to $2,000 a month, like profit from his machines. But he also has to come like once a week, twice a week to fill those up. So it is quite some work. I do like bulk, the gumball machines. What's great about the gumball machines is you can place them, let's just say in a tire shop. The gumballs should cost you maybe 4 cents per gumball. You sell them for 25 cents each. We're talking 22 cents profit, 21 cents profit. The great thing about gumballs are they last a long time. So you can literally drop off a gumball machine, come 6 months later and, take all your quarters, fill it up. That to me, I like that. I like the passiveness. Yes, you're not making as much money as you would with a snack and soda machine, but you're not spending a lot of your time. So that is a definite plus. Also, back to what I was saying about honor boxes. I love honor boxes. They're out of the 3, they're the easiest to get locations and it's easiest to transport it. We're just talking about a little cardboard box. I can literally maybe fit like 40 of them in my Prius and they're easy to get locations. You literally can just walk. Okay, so my pitch is I'll just walk in and say, hi, my name's Andrew. Can I place this box here? And I'll point and then they'll look at the box. They'll see that it's connected to a charity and then half the time they'll say yes. If they say no, I just leave. But the negative about the honor boxes are people steal candy. It happens all the time, but it's part of it. Since you're making so much off of the lollipops, you factor that in. Another downside is you'll lose locations almost as fast as you get them. But since it's so easy to get locations, it's not as devastating as it would be to lose a full line snack and soda machine location, right? If you lose that location, you have to pull the machines out and you got to plan. If you lose a honor box location, you literally just grab it, put it in your car, and that's it. You don't have to call your boys up and, pay for lunch and rent a truck or all that. You can literally just do it. So yeah, vending is great too, because once you have your locations, it's as easy as just finding out when you need to go refill stuff. And, after that, it's pretty passive too. So yeah, vending is great. So at number 1, no surprise, my favorite side hustle business is photo booth rentals. Obviously, there's so many different types of rentals. There's a 360 booth, you have slow motion video booths, glam booths, print booths, but my favorite is the iPad photo booth. Obviously, you guys can see we're in my showroom. We sell photo booths here, iPad booths. But why I think the iPad booths are the best business and the best side hustle are you can scale it up so easy. And the photo booths are cheap, right? So, you see that colorful booth with the colors? We sell that booth for $1,500. We have one for $1,100. We have one for $2,000. So you can literally just make your money back in like 4 events, and then everything else is profit. But the way we do it, you guys, we offer an all-day rental. A customer hires us. We drop off the photo booth the day of their event at the venue in the morning, and then we'd come pick it up at night. During the busy time of the year, you guys, we're doing 8 to 10 events a day. And I'm just talking about my wife and I, right? You know, I think we did a little over $5,000, almost close to $6,000 in one day. One of those was a print event. But what I'm saying is you can really scale this business, right? And it's easy to learn. It's affordable. If you know how to use an iPhone, you already have the gist of how to use an iPad. The software is so reliable. And yeah, and it's a fun business to be in too. That's another thing, you know, you're being a part of people's, you know, weddings, birthday parties. Like you're creating memories, and you're able to get creative with the templates. And, you know, to me, it's just nothing more rewarding than that. And I absolutely love the photo booth business because you can, like, to me, I can upcharge. It's so easy to upcharge and make more money, right? Like, so for our booth, we just have it a la carte. Like, you hire us, we'll drop this off. But if you want a backdrop, like this one behind us, it's an extra $100. Do you want us to activate internet? That's an extra $20. Do you want a detailed custom template? So, you know, we're talking like I've done the math. You can easily make $150 to $200 an hour dropping off photo booths, right? I'm not counting the time that they're using the booth. I'm talking about actual time it takes you to get the photo booth to the venue. So the opportunity is endless. It's a fun business. Everyone is having a party. Everyone's getting married. You know, corporations in December. It's like, you guys, it's crazy. So that's what I have, my top 10 favorite side hustles that I've actually done. I hope you guys found this interesting. And if you guys are interested in ordering an iPad photo booth, in the description, I'll leave a link to my website. Yeah, and also too, my number is in the description. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a text. I'm always available to help. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon. Bye.